What's up, you guys? Welcome back to Raphaelsinsights. Welcome. I welcome you into the world of the esoteric, the divine, the beautiful. I actually was not planning on going on live, and I don't know why this isn't working. I'm actually going to check on my phone. I really love these phone cases. This phone case is actually on my merch store. It's one of my favorite phone cases. But anyways, give me 1 second. I need to check to see if you guys if everything looks good. This is gonna be the horoscopes for the week, you guys. I am not gonna be able to do horoscopes. I'm not gonna be able to film how I film because, as you can see, this room is like completely empty. I have my stuff packed up. I will not be in this room ever again. So I'll be home. My filming area, everything's gonna change. So I'm so excited for that. I really need to fix my chair because my chair feels like it's a little off. It's a little too low. But hold on, let me just check something real quick. Let me just make sure that everything looks good because I don't see it. No, but I don't see your guys' chats. Like, it's not really there. I don't know why. I do apologize if you guys hear like people in the background. It's my last time I'll be filming for sure. It's the last time you guys will see me filming like this. Next time you're gonna see me filming a little bit more professional with better lighting, a better background. I'm gonna have my old desk back and everything. So this is the last time I do the horoscopes and I film like this, you guys. So let me just make sure everything looks good. Oh, it looks good. You guys, I'm gonna be quick. Sorry, you guys. I can't see your guys' messages or comments on there. I can't see your messages or comments on my computer, but I can see you on my phone. I'm gonna do the horoscopes really quickly. I apologize. I'm not trying to rant or anything for too long. I'm trying to just hop on here, do the horoscopes, and I'm gonna write them down because I have a lot of things to do. I actually have a flight that I have to catch. And it can't really talk too much about that, but let me see. All of a sudden I decide to do something and people start blowing up my phone. I was literally sitting here doing nothing, waiting for me to be kicked out of this room. And all of a sudden, I am really excited, Melissa. I'm very excited to get out of this place. Hold on. But I was saying, it's like I was not doing anything. I was just kind of minding my business, waiting to get kicked out of this room. And all of a sudden, now they want to contact me, or now they want to start sending me a bunch of messages. Hi, Melly. I can't see you guys there, but I can see you here. So, and see like the comments, but I'm gonna write a little bit. So every time I say a horoscope, I'm gonna write it down. I'm gonna write something down because I always jot down like my horoscopes because I won't remember everything. But let's get started, you guys. I'm gonna try to do a little bit fast. Let's see. Let's just get started. But I do, you guys will see me here. The last time you'll see me filming like this, I'm definitely going to be at home. You're going to see my actual filming area that I usually film with. That background that I had is going to be gone. Last time you guys probably saw that background. I'm going to change it. And I probably won't be able to get on any time again after right now, actually. So this is the horoscopes for the week of the 14th through the 21st. So you guys are going to kind of see how I do them. Generally, I just pull out 3 cards, or I pull out a couple cards, and then I just go with whatever I feel right. I have so many messages coming in right now, really. That should be fine. Anyways, you guys, let's go straight to the horoscopes. And after I get done with this, I'll probably put timestamps afterwards. Obviously, I can't put them now because I don't know when how it's gonna go. But let's get started because I already see it's already been like 5 minutes. Anyway, so let's start with Aries. Aries, let's see. How's Aries this week going to be, right? So Aries actually has a really good week. So Aries does have a good week. Aries has a lot of has success. They're going to be very successful this week. But what it tells you here is you are going to have a lot of problems relationship-wise. Lack of balance, lies, betrayals. Relationship-wise is really where you're going to have problems with. But it's also going to be a week of lots of radical change. It's going to be a week of more so moving forward from problems, but mainly what's coming up for you is problems with relationships, fighting, arguing. So that's an energy that you need to watch out for. Don't play too much into arguments. It's like if you're starting to get into an argument, know that those energies are trying to influence that. They're trying to influence arguments, so they're trying to cause problems. But for the most part, economically, work-wise, I do see a lot of luck, and I do see you being successful economically, work-wise. Negatively, emotional energy. Why emotional energy? Because the energy is going to be the energy after the 13th is always very, very aggressive, because the energies concentrate after the 13th or on the 13th, and it causes like explosive energies to how do you say that? It causes explosive energy to cause problems to, like, if you already have problems, they get worse. If you haven't been fighting, it's like you're going to be fighting, because the energies are very aggressive. That's why we see a lot of fires, a lot of car crashes causing fires. It's like even the energies are being reflected there, that there's a lot of aggression, there's a lot of anger, there's a lot of frustration, and we're all going to be feeling that. We're all going to be feeding into that. So Aries, for you have a lot of problems relationship wise. It's going to be an emotional week, but it's also a week of radical change, and you also have success work wise, economical wise. So give me 1 second. I'm just going to write this down real quick. So generally, it's like what I would say that's going to dominate you is like problems with relationships. So Taurus, let's see how Taurus is going to be like this week. Taurus is going to be like this week. Let's see. So Taurus, you have a lot of success. So you have a lot of success in legal related things. So you have a lot of success with you're trying to buy a house, you're trying to move paperwork, you're trying to file paperwork, you're trying to file divorce. It's like everything that has to do with legal related things, you have a lot of success. This card here says that you're going to have a divine guidance. This card here says that you have the energy here that comes forward is more of like the Virgin Mary, somewhat a very spiritual woman that's very present. That's some sort of a spiritual guide. But she's going to be guiding you in this week. And it says that anything you do legally, work-wise, economically, you're going to have total success. And you're going to be one of the signs that's lucky throughout the entire week. Although, again, those energies do want to play. Watch out for envy. Watch out for arguing in relationships. Watch out for conflict. Again, the energy that's going to be present this week after the 13th, and then in general, this month is all about problematic situations. Why? Because it's the month of the devil. It's the devil is always going to own the month 6. Why? Because the 6 is the number of the devil, right? So if you're already having problems, your problems are going to get worse. It's like your horoscope can say you're going to be fine in this situation, but there's always going to be a problem somewhere else. And that's really what this month is about, is we're all going to have problems in one way or another. It's just going to be one portion of our life is going to be better than the other, right? So with you have a lot of luck when it comes to legal related things and work-wise, finding a job, promotions, growth. But in relationships, again, because of that energy is so aggressive, watch out for arguing, watch out for conflicts in relationships, and watch out for betrayals. Let me just... But you do have a lot of luck economically. That's where I do see a lot of luck. Good news coming your way. Let's see. Moving on to Gemini. Gemini, let's see how things are going to be like for you. Okay. Gemini, how is Gemini going to be like this week? Let's see. Gemini going to be like this week. Gemini, Gemini, I'm not surprised for you. You have a lot of overthinking. It's going to be an emotional week for you. You have this card here, the Hangman. The Hangman says that you're going to be feeling very, very emotional. You're going to be feeling very, very overwhelmed. Lots of anxiety. Things are going to be going very slow for you, Gemini. You also have the card of the Fool. But this deck, it's in Spanish because these are Spanish cards. It's represented as a loco. You're going to be feeling very crazy, very with lots of anxiety. Your week is going to be go really slow, and you're going to have a lot of problems with anger, frustration, feeling very angry. So definitely, this card here says to have a lot of patience in this week. Generally, whenever the Temperance comes out, the Temperance will tell you to have a lot of patience, to be calm, to breathe a little bit, to not let things get to you, and also not to try to rush into things. That's another energy that does come in. It's like, have faith, things are going to move when it's time. And this week is not time for things to move. This week is time for things to be a little bit slow and for you to have patience. And that's why this energy comes in. But you are going to be feeling a lot of that aggression energy. Again, this month is the month of the devil. The devil's going to be causing a lot of anger, frustration, fighting, problems, conflicts, planes falling, just a lot of obstacles, a lot of problems, right? And that's what's surrounding you. It's like those problems are going to be surrounding you, that anxiety, that energy. You're going to be feeling that. You're going to be feeling everything. Again, since your sign is more of a yin and yang sign, it's more of like you have the good and you're born with the good and the bad like in one. It's like you always have that negative side that's going to be clawing at you. You always have that negative side of you. The evil is always going to be clawing you. Like the negative is always going to be clawing, going to want you to be angry, fight, cause problems, rush into something, be chaotic, right? And this here tells you this week is going to be very influential in that sense. You're going to be feeling very depressed, very angry, very frustrated, angry for no reason. Have a lot of patience is what this here says, and that's what you're going to need this week. Do them like this, but I feel like if I to do these horoscopes, I wouldn't have been able to do them at all, you guys. And I thought, you know what? Let me just knock them out like this. I always jot like a few words, and that's like keeps me reminded, like as to what did the horoscope really say. Let's see. How's Cancer going to be like this week? How's Cancer going to be like this week? Let's see. Cancer going to be like this week. This week is all about fighting and arguing and frustrations. Again, the energies multiply on the 13th. On top of which, we just had I think we just had an eclipse, and the eclipse is bringing good things. It changes the energy of the blood moon, and it's bringing good things. But since it's not coming until next month, why? Because this month is the month of the devil. Next month is the month of God. The 7th month is always going to be the month of God. The 11th month is always going to be the month of the angels. So those months are usually the ones that you're going to have good things happening to either everyone or to you, right? But Cancer, for you, the cards that are going to be dominating you is the card of the Chariot, the Strength, and the Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune says that you are going to be having a lot of change. You're going to be going through a lot of change. You're going to have a lot of luck with in gambling. You're going to have a lot of luck with finances. You're going to have a luck financially, but you also have a lot of aggression. You're going to be feeling very angry, very upset. It's like it's going to be another emotional week trying to fight with people. But it's like you have luck, but at first it's like you're going to be having problems financially, but the solution is coming. And that's what this is saying. It's like the solution is on its way. It's like you're going to come out of your problems. You have the solution that's on your way. It's like main thing that this is telling you is like, don't sabotage yourself. This week is going to be about sabotaging yourself. Be patient. Don't rush into things. Don't try to look for something that you're not supposed to look for. Don't try to hang on to things you're not supposed to, because the Wheel of Fortune here, when it comes out, it talks about it's time for change. It's time to move on. And that's what the Chariot is also saying. It's like, it's time for change. If you're going on a trip, the trip is going to happen. If you're not thinking about going on a trip, you have the energy of taking a vacation or going on a trip. So you also have a lot of traveling in this week as well. But a lot of fighting as well. It's just to watch your anger, watch your frustration. Again, those energies are going to be very influential for all of us. And it says that you're going to be trying to fight. You're going to be trying to argue financially, trying to cause problems financially to yourself. It says don't spend too much money. Just let things flow the way they need to. if you're in between decisions, these things tell you right here, these two cards right here, the Chariot and the Wheel of Fortune, tell you it's time for change. Change is where you're supposed to go. If you don't know if you should take the left path or the right path, the left path is going back to your past situations or staying in the same path, or you should take the new opportunity. This here tells you take the new opportunity. Change is where you're meant to be. It's going to be a week of change for you. And the Wheel of Fortune says whatever your changes are going on, they're meant to happen. The Wheel of Fortune, whenever it comes out, it's like fate. It's like no matter what you do, you can't change it. And that's what this is telling you right here. So let's see, put that back. So your week is more about change, more about radical change. You do have luck financially, and you do have luck when it comes to winning money. And so I would recommend you to buy either scratchers or buy some sort of or if you like to gamble, this would be the week to gamble. But watch out for those negative energies trying to cause problems. Watch out for those negative energies trying to make you aggressive or think too radically and try to make you react too fast. Think about your decisions is really what you have. So Cancer, progressing, moving forward. Saludos, Maribel Lopez. Yeah, I know. It's like even me yesterday, Jamie, realize even me just yesterday, I was feeling very angry and I was feeling very frustrated, and I kept being rude to my spouse. And sometimes it's not us, it's the energies that are influencing. All right, let's see. Leo, let's see what's coming up on Leo. You guys, this is going to be posted, so if you miss your sign, I'm going to post it, and I'm also going to put the timestamps. This is the only time I'm going to do it like this, just because I wouldn't be able to film horoscopes if I didn't hop on like this. So let's see. Jen Herrera, say woohoo to $100. Okay, let's see. Leo, how is Leo going to be like this week? Let's see. Leo. How's Leo going to be like this week? Leo, you have more of the Temperance. Again, Temperance, you have the Temperance, you have the Judgment, and you have the Moon. The Moon is saying that you're going to have a lot of it's going to be an emotional week. Usually the Moon, when it's around, it represents emotional, represents a week of healing. With the Judgment here, the Judgment talks about reconciliation. It talks about either you reconciliating with someone or problems being fixed, right? It talks about a lot of communication, but also feeling a lot of emotion, thinking a lot about the past, or thinking, or just being very, very pensativa, thinkative, right? But these two cards right here, when they come out, they talk about this week is a week of finding out you're pregnant or getting pregnant. This is a week that you should try your side to be able to get pregnant. But these two cards here that's really what it's saying, but also says to have a lot of patience. And it is going to be a week of healing, ending cycles as well. It's going to be a week of letting go of pain, letting go of traumas. It's going to be a week of moving forward. If you've been arguing with someone, if you've been trying to think about whether you should talk to this person that you either argued with, whether you should see if ask for forgiveness or try to move on from a situation, this will be the perfect week for that. It'll be the perfect week for you to move forward from something, because this week for you is all about healing. So you are going to be feeling very emotional. You are going to be feeling very, very emotional, and not necessarily in an angry way. For you, it's going to be more like sad, depressed, feel very, very you're going to be stuck in the past, another thing that comes in, but it's all for healing for you. It's just going to be a month of healing. There are negative energies that do come forward, and that's the Moon. The Moon talks about to watch out for envious energies, and usually that's what the Moon says, like watch out for the people you have around you. Don't talk too much about your plans. Usually when the Moon comes in, it's just a warning, as like there are negative energies around you that are going to want to cause problems in your life. So if you're trying to get pregnant, this card here tells you don't talk about it too much, because there's people around you that don't want you to get pregnant, and that's what this energy comes in as. It's like people that envy you. Envious energies can block anything that you want. It's like it can block obstacles. Why are envious energies important to spiritualists? It's because envious energies can block your opportunities, can stop your opportunities. It can cause problems with you being able to get pregnant. It's just whatever you want. It's like it causes problems when there's people that don't want you to have that. But for you, it's just going to be a week of having lots of patience. It's going to be a very emotional week, but emotional with celebrations, happy celebrations as well, because this also says that there's going to be happy celebrations, but it's going to be more of a slow week for you, but a very emotional week for you, Leo. I definitely would recommend, but Perla Miranda, I definitely would recommend you to do some sort of work to for envious energies. You can either do the candle work. You can do, there's a really simple candle work that you can do where it's just a white candle, and you put your name, your date of birth, and you just put chili seeds or chili powder and add a little bit of oil, either an oil to remove negative energy, whatever oil you can obtain that's negative energy, and that's going to help you get rid of this energies. Or you can also cleanse yourself with a lime, or with a lime, and the lime's going to be, it's going to help you get rid of envious energies. The lime is specifically to use as a sword to cut the connections, but also to cleanse you from envy. Luna, so if both of you are Leos, if you and your boyfriend are both Leos, it's going to be a week of healing. It's going to be a week of moving forward from that. Again, that right there, the moon also says that you're being influenced by these energies as well. We're all going to be influenced by these energies. I'm going to label your horoscope as healing. Virgo, let's see how Virgo is this week. Virgo. Let's see, Virgo. Well, this card wanted to come out. So Virgo, for you, it's going to be a week of changing. For you, it's going to be a week of moving forward, progress, success, dominating finances, dominating economical situations, finding a job. Mainly for you, when I saw this card here, I saw more about like moving houses. If you've been trying to move houses, you're going to be able to move. You finally get those keys, or the deal closes. It's like whatever you're doing, specifically with changing jobs or changing houses, or trying to buy a house, it's going to be very successful because you have the energy of change. It's like it's time for change. You're going to be going on a trip as well. You're going to be going on vacation, or you're going to be traveling as well. But mainly this card here, the Hierophant, talks about change, talks about good luck, talks about success. Same thing with the Emperor. The Emperor talks about success. You have a lot of luck when it comes to moving houses, changing, moving jobs. So if you're starting a job this week, it's going to go very well for you. If you're starting a job, if you're starting school, if you're starting whatever you're starting this week, because this is more about starting something new, it's going to go very, very well for you. But it also tells you if you're stuck in a problematic situation, it's going to get better. It's like you're going to move forward, you're going to progress, everything's going to get better for you. You have the Chariot. The Chariot is a lot of success. It's like what's up ahead in the future is successful. It's like all of this is successful. Even if you have a business, you're going to be having a lot of clients. You're going to be having a lot of sales. So for you, you have a lot of luck financially, economically, school related, work related, and changes. This is the week for you to make changes because they're going to go very, very well for you. And if you don't know if you're going to go on that trip, you don't know if it's going to happen for you, this year tells you it's going to happen for you. The trip is going to happen for you. You're going to be able to travel. You're going to be able to go wherever you're trying to go. Change is going to be really lucky and successful for you in this week, Virgo. You have a lot of luck, Virgo. For you, you're going to be another sign that has a lot of luck. I would label your sign as luck, in mostly in changes though. Sometimes when I say your sign's going to have luck, when I say in like TikTok, like, oh, this sign's going to have luck, this sign has all the luck, this sign, it's not necessarily meaning you have all the luck in every aspect. It's like you only have luck in certain portions of your life, right? And usually the full horoscope will tell you where do you have luck at, right? So like Taurus is going to be lucky economically, good news and all that, right? You're going to be lucky with making changes. You get every sort of change that you make in this week is going to be very successful. It also recommends you, if you haven't been making sales, if you haven't been being very lucky, or you haven't been having good energy inside your home, move the furniture around, change some stuff around, add some new designs or new products to your store. It'll be received very, very well because this energy is all about change for you. That was who was that? Virgo, right? Yeah, Virgo. Libra. We have the next ones are Libra, Scorpio, Sagittarius, Capricorn, Aquarius, and Pisces. Taurus was the second one. So how is Libra going to be like this week? Let's see. How is Libra going to be like this week? You know, this card continues to come out to everybody, and it's not a coincidence. It just means that this week is going to be a strong week. This upcoming week is going to be a strong week, and it seems like these energies are going to be very intense. There's going to be influencing all of us. It's going to be making us all very emotional. Again, this energy for this month in general. It's like if you were having problems in this month, and this is not specifically towards Libra, but this is all in general. If you were having problems in this month, it's like they're going to get worse. Why? Because the devil is causing them to get worse. But in July, they're going to be so much better. It's like whatever problems you come up in June or they get worse in June, July is going to be a really good month. Better in July because it's the month of God. It's the seventh, the seven archangels. The number 7 is the number of God. But it's not a coincidence that this card here continues to come out for every single sign. If you notice, this card continues to repeat itself. But let's see what it has to say. Libra, let's see, how is Libra going to be like this week? See, you're going to have obstacles this week. Let's see. You're going to have obstacles this week. For you, whatever you're doing, this here says to watch out for envy. The Tower tells you to watch out for envious energies, people who are trying to cause problems. Again, myself, I always say, if you're doing something this week, don't talk about it because those envious energies will block it. And even in general, whatever plans you have, don't really ever talk about it to anybody unless you really trust the person. But even then, people that you trust can still be wishing you harm, be jealous because it's going successful for you, be jealous because things aren't going as well for them. But for you, Libra, you do want to take it slower. You have the temperance. The temperance says that it's going to be a slow week, obstacles that just will not move, especially with the death card that's present. The death card here completely stops whatever plans you have this week. The death card here in this tower, you see how this says you need patience. Then you have this huge wall and barrier that you just won't be able to overcome. And then you have the death card that just stops your plans, stops anything. So you have cancellation of plans. You have news that just doesn't arrive. It's like for you, it's like this week is not going to be the week for you. Why? Because everything's just going to come to a halt. Things are going to be paused. Whatever you were going to do this week is just not going to happen. And it tells you to take it slower. It tells you to not get into anything serious because you do have a lot of this energy of betrayal, a lot of this energy of if you're doing something like court case related, it's not going to go in your favor. And that's what this is saying. If you're doing something legally, whether you're buying a house, you're buying a car, you're moving paperwork, it's not going to go in your favor. And that's what this energy here is saying. You do have bad luck. I would have to classify you as a sign that has bad luck. Why? Because you do have the destruction and you have the death card, which the death card only brings bad luck. So you do have bad luck. So I would recommend you to not get into anything serious. And that's why I say it, because no matter what you do, you have these obstacles that just won't move. And even if you get, let's say you sign a contract, it's surrounded by betrayal. So you would end up being in a terrible situation. So let's say you're going to start a job, the job's going to be problematic. It's going to start with lots of obstacles. So generally this energy here says that whatever you're doing this week, you do have a lot of bad luck, conflict, obstacles. And not necessarily saying that you're going to have bad luck all around. It just says that you're going to have a lot of bad luck. You're going to have your sign is one of the ones that have the most bad luck. So it's just going to be a lot of conflict and obstacles. That's why the temperance comes in and tells you, hey, take it slow. Ask Archangel Gabriel to give you light, to shine, to illuminate your path. And what you want to do in this type of situation, you want to ask for your path to be illuminated, for your roads to be illuminated, for those obstacles to be illuminated, for you to have the guidance of the angels, the divine on your side. So whatever obstacles are trying to come in, they won't manifest themselves, right? So you're going to be the sign that has the most bad luck. We're going to do Scorpio next, but give me 1 second, you guys. I have a message I have to answer from work, my day job. I have to just see real quick. Give me 1 second. I just have to see real quick what they're talking about. Let me see. Whoops. Let me delete this message. I just sent something without even thinking or looking. Hold on. We have Scorpio next, okay? Okay, let's go on with Scorpio next. So let's see, how's Scorpio going to be like this week? How's Scorpio going to be like this week? Scorpio, let's see. Scorpio, for you, you also have the temperance. You also have the temperance, but the temperance is not necessarily for you. It's a little bit different than everybody else. You're gonna come up a little bit of a special sign, right? So your sign actually, let me see. So your sign actually comes out with a lot in changes, right? But mainly you're gonna have a lot of luck financially. You have good news coming in your direction. For you, it's gonna be a week of lots of harmony, lots of peace, balance. If your finances are not doing well, it's gonna be a good week financially. If you don't have funds to pay some sort of bill or you're doing bad financially, you don't have enough or something, you're gonna find that money. This card here tells you're gonna be finding money or money's gonna come in your direction. You're gonna be able to get out of that problem. This week is gonna be a peaceful week. You're not gonna have really much obstacles. It's gonna be a week of lots of balance and lots of peace. And that's really what this whole thing dominates as. It dominates. Oh, and you also have weeks of being able to get pregnant, actually. Not that just I almost missed that. If you pay attention, you have this card here that represents pregnancy. This card here represents birth, and this here represents the stomach or the egg sac where the baby is born, right? So this here says that you're gonna have a lot of luck in trying to conceive and conceiving, finding out you're pregnant as well. But mainly it's talking about a lot of balance financially, a lot of luck financially, winning money. If you're going to go gamble, you're gonna win money. If you like buying scratchers, you're gonna win. You're gonna have golpes de suerte. Because when we talk about being lucky or having all the luck, doesn't necessarily mean everything you do in your life in that week is gonna be successful or lucky. It means you're gonna have golpes de suerte. It means that let's say you're gonna be walking in the street and you find money on the floor, or you're gonna buy a scratcher and you're gonna win money, or you go gambling and you win money. It's like moments of lots of luck is really what this is saying. But this week for you in general, it's just a week of lots of balance and peace. You're gonna have a very harmonious week. And what does that mean? It means that you're gonna be doing very well this week. Let me see what they're saying. Someone's gonna knock on my door in a bit. That's Scorpio. Scorpio, you have a good week. Scorpio, you have a peaceful week. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second, you guys. I'll be right back. 1 second. Thank you. Apologize, you guys. I have to put these on my luggage. Hold on. So let me go back to the. It's gonna be a weird video. Thank you guys. For everybody who's watching, make sure you guys hit the like button. But it is gonna be a weird video. Sophia, if you can hear those, it's just person next door. Sophia, I send my condolences to you and your family. I'm sorry for your loss. I know it's hard whenever we go through something like that. I honestly, it's something that we all know we're gonna go through it, but it's something that you just can't understand it and you just cannot comprehend it. But I'll be sending prayers for your family. I'll be praying for your family. I'll put your family in my prayers that I do at night, my prayers that I do whenever I meditate, and I'm going to be putting your family in my cirios that I turn on, my candles that I turn on. Thank you so much. I can't wait, because I thank you so much, Cynthia, for that. I will definitely have a safe trip, and I'll definitely probably be able to for those who aren't following me in like Snapchat and all those other social medias. I'll probably be able to post a lot more. Probably going to be posting more on my Snapchat. Right now, where I'm at, I wasn't able to post anything. That's why you guys don't ever see anything. I can't really show where I'm at. My day job is kind of, if you guys know, my day job is pretty much like, you see the bag right there, right? That's my day job, and they kind of just ripped me away from my spouse, and I've kind of been dealing with that for a while. But I am very excited that I'm going to be able to come home. I'm tired. I never want to do this again. Like, leave. I never want to leave again. But who's next? Sagittarius. Hi, Margie. Let's see. How's Sagittarius going to be like this week? How's Sagittarius going to be like this week? Let's see. Wow, this card really just continues to come up. I think for all of us, I think we should all just take it. We should all take it slow. We should all definitely have a lot of patience. It just surprises me how much this card comes up. But Sagittarius, let's see how your week is going to be. Sagittarius, you do have luck. You do have the Emperor. The Emperor does say you're going to have a lot of success when it comes to economical, job wise, but it's also going to be a very emotional week. You're going to be feeling all the energies. You're going to be feeling the frustration, the anger, the anxiety, the depression. It's just going to be feeling like the world is over your shoulders. You do have luck when it comes to work wise, economical wise, and you are going to be dominating your finances, and you're going to be dominating work, but you do have a lot of overthinking. And this card here does tell you, take it slow this week, have patience, let things move the way they need to move. And that, if you guys notice, this is kind of interesting, because this is the most one card has ever repeated itself. From what I can see here, definitely I would say we need to all take it slow. Every single one of us needs to take it slow. Take this week day by day, because this energy this week is probably going to be aggressive for every single one of us, right? But for you to have luck, Sagittarius, you do have luck economically. Main thing is you're going to be feeling depressed. You're going to be feeling with a lot of anxiety, very emotional. And you also have celebrations as well, emotional celebrations for the positive as well, but also the negative is going to be kind of trying to creep up. Take it slow, patience. Don't try to rush into anything serious. But this card here does say that we need to take it slow. It's like the message that continues to repeat itself, and every single sign is just take it slow. So I'm gonna pull out one more card for you. Yeah, see, it says that there are some negative energies. There are some sort of catastrophes. When it comes to your sign, there's catastrophes, there's envious energies. The negative energies are going to be causing obstacles. You do have luck. I still see luck for you economically and work-wise and dominating work-wise, but also it's just saying, like, watch out for coworkers, watch out for envious energies. It's just telling you that you're still going to have those energies that you're going to be feeling. You're going to be feeling like under the weather. You're going to be feeling very, very emotional and depressed, anxiety. So take it slow. So I would say you have luck economically, but it's still going to be an emotional week for you. Let's see. Capricorn. How's Capricorn going to be like? Let me fix my cards real quick. Okay. How's Capricorn going to be like this week? How's Capricorn going to be like this week? Okay. Capricorn. So for you, I actually pulled it out like this. For you, Capricorn, you have the Death card, but you have a lot of luck, Capricorn. I'm going to classify you as you have all the luck this week. Why? Because you have the Sun. The Sun is the abundance. This card here says that whatever was stuck, finally moves. The star tells me that there's been something you've been waiting for, whatever you've been waiting for, whatever you've been trying to do, you're finally able to do it. Why? Because the sun comes in and the star is no longer sitting in your past. What's sitting in your past is sitting this card here. It's saying that those obstacles, those things that were holding like you down, those things that were causing your week and the delays and all those delays and everything that you've been waiting for finally arrives. The sun arrives and the sun says abundance arrives, good news arrives, money arrives, success, the obstacle that was just in your way moves finally. It's like for you, you have a lot of luck, but the main message for you, Aquarius, for you, you have the answers finally arrive, the solutions finally arrive, the obstacles finally move. The news you've been waiting for is going to be good news. It's like you're going to have a positive week as well. The star and the sun, whenever they get together, it's like an amazing good news is coming your way. It's like this huge good news is coming your way. If you're trying to get pregnant, again, this is also an energy that tells you you're going to be able to get pregnant, or you find out you're pregnant. From what I can see, this week is a lot of energy of pregnancy, which is kind of interesting. Why? Because the Temperance is another card that represents pregnancy, represents birth. If you're pregnant, you're going to be giving birth in the next few days, right? It's like you're gonna be giving birth, right? Because it says that a light comes into the earth, right? But for you, you have a lot of luck financially. You have a lot of luck and abundance. You're going to be feeling very happy. You're going to be celebrating something. You're going to be in celebration. You're going to be in reunions. You're going to be feeling very, very satisfied with whatever arrives or whatever news you receive. Aquarius, it's going to be a good week for you too, Aquarius. Did I do Taurus or Capricorn, you guys? I know I said Aquarius, right? It was Aquarius, right? I see everybody. It's because I see all the messages there and I'm getting confused. See, it's gonna be a weird video, you guys, because I'm like, my mind is all over the place, but we're gonna. I think I was actually meant to do Aquarius, not Capricorn. Okay, we'll just say that's Capricorn, and I'll pull it out again. How's Capricorn going to be like this week? Let's see. Yeah. So Capricorn, again, for you, it's like obstacles get out of the way. Balance. So let's say that was Capricorn. See, that's why I don't like to do lives, because I get confused sometimes. Like, I don't like to do the thing. Perdónenme todos, pido perdón. You want me to do it? I'll do it again. Let's do it again. And then I'll put it in the timestamp. Yeah, I'm gonna do another one for Capricorn, because los confundí. Me confundí. But that was for, I believe that was for Capricorn. A ver. How's Capricorn going to be like this week? Let's see. It still says the same thing by Capricorn. Yeah, it was for Capricorn. It still says that you're going to have a guide. It says that pregnancy-wise, you're going to have a lot of luck with getting pregnant, finding out that you conceive, or you're going to be giving birth. For you, you have a lot of peace, a lot of harmony. You do have a lot of luck, because you have this hermit guiding you and giving you light. The news finally arrives. That's generally what it's covering for you. So it was Capricorn, you guys, because even otra vez me salió igual. I apologize, you guys. But that one was for Capricorn. Se volvió a repetir lo mismo for Capricorn. So let's go on to Aquarius. I'll put it in the timestamp. So for those who weren't on the live, they'll go straight to the. I'll put a little note. I forgot. I got confused. Have you done Virgo? Did I do Virgo? Yeah, I did do Virgo. Okay. Aquarius. Let's see, how is Aquarius going to be like this week? How's Aquarius going to be like this week? Aquarius, you also have luck. Actually, you have the card of the world. The world says that pretty much the world is yours. It says that you're gonna have luck in every aspect. You have luck with the Queen of the Empress over here. You have luck. You have the High Priestess. Here you have balance, success. It's like whatever you're doing this week is gonna be very successful. So you yourself also has luck. Usually when Capricorn has luck, Aquarius always has luck too. But from what I've noticed, but yeah, it's gonna be the same. You do kind of have the same energy. Maybe that's why I kind of mixed in together, because then I picked up the other one. But for you Aquarius, you do have a lot of luck. You have a lot of luck with business, with work, with just in the economical. You have a lot of luck, and whatever you're doing this week is going to be very successful. You're taking a test, you're going to pass it. You're applying for a job, you're going to get called back. You're waiting for some sort of an answer to something. It's going to be good news. You have some sort of legal matter. It's going to be very successful. It's like the world is yours, everything that you want to do. And even the world, when the world comes up, if you're trying to do some sort of plastic surgery, this will be the time, because the world says it's going to go very successful. It's like plastic surgery. It says some of you are going to be doing plastic surgeries and it's going to be going very well. The High Priestess brings a lot of balance. Divine being guiding you, making sure that everything goes very well this week. So whatever you're doing this week, it's all going to go very well. You have luck in pretty much every aspect, in health, in work, economical, in pregnancy, relationship. This is the pregnancy card right here. This year represents pregnancy, and it says you have luck in every aspect of your life. I moved on from Capricorn. You I'm gonna stop reading the comments because you guys are confusing me. You're gonna have a lot of luck, Giselle Gomez, with passing that. You have luck in the studies and all that. So you have luck in every aspect pretty much. So I'm just gonna leave yours as luck, not specifically. Everyone's confusing me. Okay, Pisces is the last one. Yo creo que ya terminamos, and then we'll end it with a few questions about the future, about your future. But vamos a hacer Pisces. My mom is Pisces, and I always like to see what she gets. She's going through a rough time. She's definitely going through a rough time. Por lo más que that I tell her, like, her solution, it's just complicated. It's complicated. Yeah, Pisces. Let's see how to be like this week. Pisces is going to be like this week. Ooh, Pisces. Pisces. I like saying Pisces. I don't like the word Pisces. Pisces. I like Pisces. Pisces. How's Pisces going to be like this week? Look, how's Pisces going to be like this week? Pisces, for you, bad luck. You're gonna have a lot of problems in relationships with arguing, fighting. The devil's really present in your sign. What does it mean? It means it's gonna be causing a lot of problems. You're gonna be having problems with home related situations. You're gonna be having problems in your relationship, but also with a house. With whether it's buying a house or trying to sell a house, is going to be it's going to be very problematic for you. You do have this card here that says it's all happening because it's for you to heal, ending cycles, walking away from things, but you are going to be feeling very emotional. Vas a estar bien chillona or chillono, if that's a word. Vas a estar chillando mucho. It's going to be crying a lot. You're going to be feeling very emotional. The devil and the moon are amplifying everything that you're going through. So whatever problems you already had, they're going to get much worse. But this angel over here says that everything's going to be okay. The angel of justice says everything's going to be okay. It's just going to be this week that you're going to be very emotional, possibly maybe the next week, but we'll see a lot of obstacles with home-related stuff, a lot of problems, a lot of anger. You're going to be getting into a lot of arguments, a lot of fighting with relationships. So watch that. And it's going to be an emotional week, but not necessarily positive emotional week, not celebrating anything, more like feeling very depressed, everything weighing on your shoulders. It's like everything like collapses, catastrophes, raptures. Take care of your health as well, because these two cards here tend to try to cause problems health related. But this year says that there's a lot of negative energy that's going to be surrounding you. Cleanse your home. Try to protect your home. How do you protect your home? How can you protect your home? One good thing that you can do to protect your home is if you buy roses, white roses, or maybe colorful roses, and in the water, they're not meant to last forever. In the water, you're going to put a little bit of Florida water. So you're going to put your water for the vase, and you're going to put those flowers, and you're going to put a little bit of Florida water in that water, and the roses are going to suck it up, and it's also going to send out that energy and put a protection over your house. That's a really good protection for your house. White roses, or you could do different color roses, and that's going to help you. But you do have a lot of luck when it comes to pregnancy related. You are going to have a lot of luck with pregnancy, because this is the card of pregnancy. But this week is just feeling very emotional, possibly feeling emotional because you're pregnant. That's another energy that just came up. But I would take this week slow. I wouldn't do anything serious. I wouldn't try to sell a house. I wouldn't try to rent a house. I wouldn't try to get into some sort of business deal. A lot of manipulation, a lot of crisis, a lot of rapture, catastrophe is really what's going to be dominating your sign. Again, very emotional, very, very, the devil energy is going to be very influential for you, especially, what number is this? 10, 15, 16, 17, 18. The 18th is really where it's the most problematic for you. This card here is a card of the number 18th, and the number 18 is speaking of the day 18th is where you're going to see the most problems for you. But what can you do for this? Wear a red ribbon with 3 knots on your wrist, on your right ankle, on your right wrist, or try to wear some sort of a spiritual necklace. Me, myself, whenever, just listen to your instincts. What do you need? The crystals will always call you. The things will always call you. For right now, I put this away because I didn't want the person who knocked to see it. I don't want to make them feel uncomfortable. So whatever you feel you should wear it. If you feel like you need to wear a rosary, wear it. There's a reason. Your spirit is very wise, and your spirit will always let you know what you need. But you guys, that is it for the horoscopes. I apologize. I got confused between Capricorn and Aquarius, right? I apologize for that. But how's my sister and her baby? She did have it on the 26th, like how I said. She actually, my mom told me that she was like struggling to go into labor. And she told my mom that she thought she was going to have it the 26th, because that's the latest. I told her that was the latest that she would have it. It's like it was going to be either before the 26th or on the 26th, because after the 26th, it already showed she already had it with her. But she's doing well. She's learning to be a mother. She freaks out a lot. She feels like she doesn't know how to be a mother, but it's her first time, so definitely she lo sufrió mucho. She definitely felt it. My mom said that she was definitely like in pain. Like she definitely felt it worse than most people. Leticia Reveles, let's actually look into that together. Leticia Reveles asks, can you let me know if Kamala Harris is going to be president soon? Let's see. Is Kamala Harris going to take the presidency soon? It's funny that you asked that because I actually had a prediction for that. But let's see what the cards have to say, because I have not really like looked into it, like with my cards. But honestly, what it says here, the answer is yes, actually. It says it's coming. It's the stars already coming out present, and it says it's gonna be it's gonna be she's gonna be swapping with Biden, because Biden here, it shows Biden here, right? This is Biden here, and this card here, these energies here are saying resignation, stepping down, and it's all due to health issues. The answer is yes. Even the Emperor tells me yes. The star here says it's going to arrive very soon. That actually had a prediction with that. Actually was going to add it to my. I can't film him anytime soon because probably till I get home, probably sometime next week. But that's actually something that I was talking to my spouse about. I was like, she's gonna be. Oops. I said, mark my word, she's gonna be becoming president in these next few months. I said tops maybe like 3 to 4 months. Before next year, I do see her as president. And we can even ask that, is she gonna be president this year? It's Kamala Harris going to be president this year. Like this. Let's see what comes out. Look, the answer is yes. And again, it says it shows somebody's health getting really, really overwhelming, and then it shows them stepping down, walking away. And this card here says 100% yes. The answer is yes, and it's all due to health issues. ¿Es de true que ya nació el Mesías? Vamos a ver. The funny thing es que también tenía una predicción de eso, ya lo había platicado antes, que cada vez que lo vea, el sol también sale y dice que sí. Cada vez que lo vea, where did your message go? Let me see. Cada vez que lo vea, lo veo algo es porque ya pasó o ya va a pasar, ¿verdad? Y ya el último año, cuando se enseñó esa estrella muy fuerte, es lo que estaba viendo, es que ya se va a dar de conocer. Lo que me dijeron y lo que vi fue que ya se va a conocer quién es el Mesías, quién es la reencarnación pues del Mesías, que ya había nacido o que ya se va a dar de entender quién es, pero yo no veo que es el que dicen. Yo sé que hay alguien allá, yo creo que en el Vaticano, que dicen que ya tienen el Mesías. Yo no veo que es ese yo no veo que es el Mesías. Yo veo que es otra persona que nadie lo conoce todavía. If you guys want me to answer, I'm gonna answer maybe like 5 questions about your future. So put your name, your date of birth, and your question all in one, and I'll answer you. Hi, Ashley. It's definitely my pleasure. Thank you so much for everybody who watches me and follows me. You know what? That's an interesting question. I actually have not looked into that. Somebody who asked that, let me see. Giselle Gomez, so Biden is sick because he's been gone for a while. You know what? No lo había pensado, no lo había, since I'm like so busy with like trying to go back home, no lo había pensado. But you know what? Let me see. Is Biden going to That's not what I'm trying to ask. Is Biden sick in Europe? Vamos a preguntarlo así. En la manera que sale, tengo la verdad que la manera que sale que dice que sí. The way that it comes out, it does say that he's having health issues. But he's gonna make it out of there. He does make it out of there because it shows him, but it shows him coming out. He went healthy, but he's gonna come back dealing with a lot of with even worse health issues. And look, the devil's holding him prisoner. Because I see, so here it says, from what I can see here, the way that they show it, the devil's holding him prisoner. This is him. This here, the angel of the judgment, Archangel Gabriel, is blowing its horn towards the devil. And then this is him arriving healthy. This is him struggling with his health issues, collapse. This is him traveling, right? This represents his position, political. And then this is him leaving, even like not doing too well. I didn't think I was gonna get on live, but since I have time, a little bit of time, I thought, hey, why not? Helen Hernandez, will I get promoted? Let's see, Helen. Will you get promoted? Actually, I'm going to ask a little bit different. Will Helen get promoted? I'm not going to lie to you guys. I actually got embarrassed because I mixed up the Capricorn and Aquarius. I almost wanted to like start all over. Are you going to get promoted? It does show you are going to get promoted. You are going to get promoted like the sun comes out. The sun is always going to be a 100% yes from the universe. So let's see. Is Helen Hernandez going to get promoted? It's going to take time from what I can see here. Let me see. But you are going to get promoted. Because I see delays, but it does say that you're going to get promoted. It's like if you're expecting it anytime soon, it's probably not going to be like soon. Probably I would say in 2 months, whatever we are in June, July, August, probably like in August. I would say more like in August, I see you promoted. But let me just confirm. Is Helen Hernandez going to be promoted in August? Maybe not. Let's see. August. Is Helen Hernandez going to get promoted in There's delays. When it comes to your promotion, it's like it's gonna continue to delay. I do see you getting promoted though. You guys have no idea how many times I can literally be filming just a 1-minute video and it'll take an hour because I'm like, oh my god, I messed up. Oh my god, I messed up. And then because I stutter, I'll just delete it and start all over again. Crystal Gallegos, will I get custody of my boys back? I have court in August. Please answer me. Let's see. Is Crystal Gallegos going to get custody of Rodriguez? Well, to tell you the truth, the custody battle is probably gonna go on for a lot further. It says it's gonna because right away the Magician came up. It says it's gonna take probably till the end of this year or probably towards the beginning of next year, because the custody battle says it doesn't end anytime soon. But are you gonna get custody? I'll give you an answer in a sec. Is Costa Gallegos going to get custody? Are you gonna get custody? I do see you getting custody. I do. But first, it says that this is gonna last longer. It's like I would say there's still more court cases after August. Let's see. I would ask more of like, is the court gonna be in your favor? Crystal Gallegos, is the court going to be in Crystal Gallegos' favor? So it doesn't look like it's going to be in your favor at first. I see this lasting till probably till next year, to be honest. It's like the battle, it just doesn't seem like it ends right away, because even then it's like you have a lot of obstacle with that whole situation, and the star continues to tell me it's like more towards in the future, not necessarily in August. The court case doesn't look like it's going to be in your favor, but it doesn't look like it's over then. But I do see custody, but it says it's gonna be a long battle though. Now, is it going to be in August? I don't know. I have to be honest. I don't see custody in August, but I do see it continuing on, the battle. Sabrina Diaz Medina, am I going to move soon? Is Sabrina Diaz Medina going to move anytime soon? The answer is yes. You are going to be moving, but the thing is, it's going to be, you do have a lot of delay. I would say it's still more towards October. I would say more towards October when you're going to be moving, because right now you have a lot of delay in your path of the Temperance, which says it's not going to happen right now. Me myself, I see it more like in October, but you are going to be moving. Miss Sanaheim 31, he said, I would like to send you donation. Where can you send it? You don't. I only do the donation stuff when I do the super chats. I usually turn them off whenever I do regular videos. But thank you so much. I do appreciate it. I do appreciate the thought. I don't really have anywhere where you could, unless I get on live on something else, but this is the only live I'm going to do today. Thank you so much, though. Next time. Orlando Taurus, will I see my spouse this year? Will Orlando Taurus see his spouse this year? The answer is going to be yes, because the sun already came out. And you do have traveling. The answer is yes. What's the last card? Yeah. The answer is yes, but there's a lot of delay still. So again, when I see that it's gonna happen, 13, September, October también. Heather Lucero, will I find a job in my new state? Will Heather Lucero find a job in her new state? It's gonna take time. You are gonna find a job in your new state. Tell you the truth, it's honestly looking more like October is really going to be a good month because it's going. It's talking about more like in October, but yeah, because we're in, let's say we're June, July, August, September, October. Yeah. You are going to be able to find a job, but it's going to be more in like October. I'm interested to look into October. I don't know why October has such a great energy. I have to look on my phone. Il Solar. Apologize if I said your name wrong. What does the angels want me to know? Let's see. What do the angels want Il Solar to know? That everything's gonna be okay, because this card here representing you in your situation. It's like representing you stuck, frustrated, a lot of anxiety, lots of worry, overthinking. And then the star over here comes out and it says to stay optimistic, that everything's going to be okay, that solution's going to come. I would say give it one more month and you're going to see that things will get better. Diane Debbie Fakinekum. I apologize if I butcher your name. Is Diane's business going to prosper and grow? The answer is yes, for sure. But right now, the energy that's really dominant is these two energies here. But the answer is yes. The sun is going to be your 100% yes. It is going to prosper and grow. Right now, this energy says it's going to be complicated, or that it's been complicated for you to get where you're at and to even get to where you're going to be. Chantel J, I had a limpieza done by a lady that said I had brujeria done on me. She said it was 3 women. Was she honest, and did she cleanse me well? Let's see. So I'll be honest. There is something there. Does she cleanse you well? The devil is still dominating you. This card here still dominates you. I wouldn't say that she cleansed you well. How many? I would want to say, how many cleanses did she do? Was it just one? I wouldn't say she cleansed you well. I don't know how many cleanses she did. Usually whenever you do cleanses, you guys, it's always going to be multiple, no matter if someone says, pay me $5,000 and I'm going to cleanse you, and you're going to just need one. That's not true. You're always going to need from 3 to 6, depending on the situation. It's always going to be 3 to 6. It can be up to 3, but sometimes it can be up to 6 and 6 plus. It just depends on how strong the situation is. It's easy to screw someone over, but it's harder to remove it, because not everything comes out at once, especially if you've had it for a long time. It's going to make it harder. Melissa Saldana, how can you get readings with me? If you go down the description below on any one of my videos, there's a link there, and you can follow me on my social media. I usually announce when I restock on all. A link that you have to go through the link in the description, and it'll take you to where it says book with me. You click book with me, it takes you to a calendar, and then you just book whenever I open it. I am going to open this next one for next month, probably the 23rd. Oh, next week, the 23rd. I'm gonna open it the 23rd for July. I would say you need 6 plus. You definitely still have something. Let me see. She didn't lie to you about the cleanses, but there's definitely still something. But it's not necessarily. See, this is the thing. Whenever you're one of those situations, Chantel, that person continues to do something, because even then, right now that I pulled out cards, it says that they're gonna try to do something to you again, or they are gonna do something to you again. You're in that situation where the person is going to continue to do stuff to you. So the only way they will stop is to send them back whatever they're sending you. I know a lot of people don't want that, but una cosa es like, la gente no se tienta su corazón. Nos fregan a nosotros. They screw us over. They don't touch their heart, and they screw us over. And we are over here thinking like, oh, like I don't want to do that to them. Like they did it to me, but I don't want to be a bad person to do that to them. Sometimes there's situations that will not stop until they get their own medicine back. And for you, you do have it says that someone is going to do stuff to you again. So I think more so the thing that's going on with you, she did cleanse you, but it's that I would say they have you on like velación right now. It's like they have you on a different work right now. When am I doing picture checks? I was going to restock them tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. Eastern time, but I'm really behind due to everything that I'm doing right now with having to working on going back home. So I probably will restock. 10 a.m. Eastern time tomorrow. Somebody else is coming to my room again. Damn it, it's just like they just don't stop. Okay, one more, you guys, and then I have to get going because I haven't even prepared like the stuff that they gave me. I have to put this on my bags, and I haven't even done it yet. Okay, so one more, you guys. Actually, you guys, I have to get going because they're gonna come right now. They just texted me that they're on their way right now. So I love you guys. I'll see you guys next time. I'll hop on sometime later on this week whenever I can. Okay, you guys. I love you. Bye. I have to get going, you guys.